How we doing, guys? Today I'd like to talk about how to start an internet business. There's several different ways. There's easy ways, there's hard ways, there's lots of really ways to make money online. And it's basically your choice to what you want to do and how much work you want to do and how much you want to learn. Now I'm going to tell you a story. This is my story of how I started. 2 years ago, my other business kind of went to the crapper. It's a hobby type business, and hobby type businesses aren't going to make it nowadays because, there's some of them that will, but I was a little guy. And it was the kind of business I was in takes a serious amount of money to run. And without the flow, of customers, which, like I said, it's a hobby now. So basically, people are out there at this time trying to feed their families and stay above board, So I didn't give that business up. I still do it, but I've slowed down tremendously. And so I started another business because pretty much I've had a business all my life of some type. And I really didn't know too much about the online, industry. So my wife had been doing a little bit of it, and she didn't give up, but it wasn't her main thing. And she went back to school, decided to be a teacher, and that left me by myself. So I got online, and I tell you what, if it wasn't for YouTube, I probably wouldn't have learned a whole lot. Back when I started, it isn't like now where people are trying to help. Some of you people are coming in, right now, or some of you guys that are struggling. There is a lot more help nowadays than there was when I started. So, getting back to the story, I use YouTube most of the time. It took me 2 years, and I really didn't make a whole lot of money. Maybe $800 in 2 years, really. It was tough. It's very hard if you don't know what you're doing. I had to learn, how to put stuff up on a server, how to do a website. I didn't know none of that. And even though now that it's easier, if you go that route, you're still doing what I did 2 years ago. So I'm trying to save you guys a little time, but it's like your dad telling your kid and the kid's not listening. So you may have to go through that same journey. To me, it was like going to college for 2 years, and I actually had to pay that much probably. So it's up to you. I'll tell you a few things about it, so maybe you'll have an idea of what you're getting into. And say everybody talks about ClickBank on the internet. All right, with ClickBank, now you can use the person's landing page, whatever product you pick. Most of the time they have a landing page, but you got to think about it. Everybody else is using that landing page, and if it's a hot product, there's going to be a serious amount of competition. So what I've learned over the years is you have to make your own landing page, or have somebody, pay to have somebody do it, or learn how to do it yourself. And then you got to figure out how to put it up on a server. So it's not seriously too hard, but if you really don't know what you're doing, you're not going to do it. You probably use the other guy's thing, and you're probably going to fail. That's why a lot of people fail, because they take the easy route out. So another way you can go is AdSense. Putting making websites. Now you have to do that and put them up on servers, but you can do it. It's possible. Anything's possible. And you will learn, because I did, and I didn't know anything. But it's just a time thing and a money thing, because you're paying for another website, and then you're paying for another hosting account, unless you buy a reseller's account where you can put, more than one account up there. So, it's really up to you, but there is an easier way out. You go out there, you find a system, somebody that has a complete system, and you're still kind of in that same situation, because even though they have a system and they have landing pages, they're still going to kind of get a little saturated, depending on how many customers the system has. So, to be honest, you still have to learn the landing page deal, but in certain systems, they make it easier for you, or they have tools for you to use, and it's just a lot easier. You just put a little bit of information in there, and you're all set. It'll be a heck of a lot easier. And that's what I'm trying to get at. If you get into a system, and there's plenty of them out there, they've really, like I said, the internet is changing and trying to help a lot of you guys that are just starting, or you're struggling, or you've got a little bit of it down. You know how to do certain things, but you're still only making a little bit of money, and you want to make more. This is what you need to do. Find a system that has all the things that you want. Say, like training, and landing pages. You can start off with their landing pages, but always think that you got to get above everybody else by doing your own landing page. So, hi Bubba, my cow right here, my little calf. She comes up to me when I'm doing my videos. Alright, so anyway guys, so the system, you want training. Hey, if you could find a mentor that's with that system, that's even a bonus. I mean, it's kind of a plus. So really, mentor training. Okay, I'm gonna have to run you guys off. Let's go, go, go. Go eat some grass. They coming too close, they butt me. Okay, training, mentor, traffic sources, traffic methods. If they have training in there that's going to send you to several different kinds of traffic methods. Anything that will help you. That's, like I said, the tools, stuff like that. Hey, here's another big one, a community. All right, the community, we're worldwide here. I mean, like I said, if you're in India, I live in Florida, I think we're like totally opposite most of the day. So they're working while I'm sleeping, and when I'm working, they're sleeping. So you have to have somewhere, like maybe a Skype channel or a Facebook group, different kinds of methods where they can go ask a question. Because I tell you, that's another thing. When I was doing the internet thing, there'd be a question that would hold me up for days that somebody could have answered really quickly, and I could have been on my way. I mean, I wasn't asking them to hold my hand or nothing. I just needed a question answered. You can't find everything on YouTube, so there is some type of a question that you may have that you may want them to answer. And if you find the right group, you won't have no problem. So it does take a little searching, and I may have a solution for you here at the bottom. You can check that out and see what you think. But there's other systems out there. I believe in mine. Like, you know, there's no other. There's no other. There's nothing better than what I got. But that's me and not you. So you have to figure out what you want. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we have the best system out there. And bar none, we have the best system out there. But, you know, I'm not the type of person that's going to talk you into something. Because if people talk you into something, more than likely, you'll do it for a few days and quit. Or you'll just won't do it. You know, I tell people call me, like I do some newspaper ads and stuff. People call me, and that's exactly what I tell them. I says, I'm not trying to talk you into this. It's up to you. You know, if you want to do it, hey, I know you'll do it. If you want to do something, you will do it. All right, guys. I hope I've given you enough information. You can go to the link below and check that out. That would be my offer. And join up with us. And I appreciate you watching my videos. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. If you opt into my page, you will get tons of ways you can communicate with me. So check it out. I sure appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow.